a look at what's making a difference in our community this weekend. Boating enthusiasts from Western New York and beyond will set sail tomorrow at the Buffalo Yacht Club for the Leukemia Cup Regatta. This morning we are learning about an inspiring story amongst the waves of this race. We are joined by Deborah Park on the couch right now. Deborah, your husband has played an important role in this regatta. This is actually the first time that the regatta will be happening here. Tell us a little bit about your husband, Roswell Park.
Well, my husband is a multiple myeloma patient. This is the second time he's been treated at Roswell Park Cancer Institute. I know people saying Roswell Park. His great-grandfather founded the hospital in 1898.
And he bears his namesake, and he is now a patient at the hospital.
He's a patient. It's a strange coincidence.
It really is.
And he was first diagnosed in November of 2000. He had an autologous stem cell transplant, so that means he donated stem cells to himself. He went into remission for 12.5 years, a remarkable remission. And we learned right before Christmas that he came out of remission again. Multiple myeloma is one of 4 blood cancers. And the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society raises money for research and patient services to battle these blood cancers.
Well, and how is your husband doing, first of all? I know we saw a story on Channel 4 a couple months ago, earlier this summer. So
in June, Rich Newberg and Mike Momray came to Roswell and did a piece about him. And he's doing terrifically. And in fact, he will be racing tomorrow in the regatta, along with Gary Jobson, who is an America's Cup winner, and Jody Swanson-Stark, who is the Yachtswoman of the Year for 2013 on our sailboat, which is just tremendous. So he's very excited. So tomorrow's going to be a great day for Buffalo. Buffalo is a great sailing town.
Absolutely. And in that piece that you mentioned that Rich Newberg did for Channel 4, he was seen talking about his love of racing. It's something he talks about with the nurses at the hospital. It's something that he's very passionate about.
Well, you see these pictures. A friend of ours blew them up, and we put them in his hospital room so that he would be inspired to get well quick. And he was out of the hospital in just 2.5 weeks and recuperating from home. He's not at work full-time, so he'll have a big crew to help him sail. And
he will be out on the water tomorrow again, the Leukemia Cup Regatta. This is an event that actually happens in locations all across the country, but it's the first time it's happening here.
That's right. Back in the late 80s, a gentleman died of leukemia, and their friends wanted to do something in his memory, so they said, let's have a regatta. And it took hold, and cities after city after city decided to do something like this. So Gary Jobson, the America's Cup winner, became the national chair in 1994, and strangely, he became a lymphoma victim in 2003 and went through 2 years of therapy and is now cancer-free. So he's a great spokesperson. They've raised more than $43 million, I believe, to fight these 4 blood cancers, which are leukemia, lymphoma, Hodgkin's disease, and multiple myeloma, which is what my husband has.
And the research for these is very needed. It's critical research.
Right. Some we're doing very, very well with. In the 60s, if a child had leukemia, they were not able to really do anything about it. Now, children with leukemia, the cure rate is 90%. For multiple myeloma, there's still no cure rate, but they're able to put people in remission and to have them have really great lives and survivorship for a long time now.
Okay, you can go to leukemia.org/WNYC to learn a little bit more about this regatta that's happening tomorrow. We know some members of the News 4 team will be there. Our resident sailor, Todd Santos, is going to be taking part in
That's
the regatta.
Right, and your producer, Bridget, is going to be there also.
Yes, her
and
family
I hope
will
people
be
will watch
well.
the 6 o'clock news, because the plan is to follow the boat and have a show, have a piece on at 6 o'clock. So I hope everybody tunes in for News 4 at 6.
It should be something to see. Thanks so much for that tease. We appreciate it. And thank you for sharing the story of your husband. We hope he continues to do well in his recovery.
Thank you, Lauren.
Thanks so much.